Thanks for staying with us. Now, visitors going to Ghana will not need pre-travel visas from December the 1st, 2023 to January the 15th, 2024. Within that period, all visitors to Ghana will get visas upon arrival. The Ghana Tourism Authority made this announcement last week and says the pre-travel visa waiver is part of the government's 10-year Beyond the Return campaign aimed at encouraging Africans in the diaspora to visit Ghana. And joining us virtually from Accra, Ghana is Mr. Kwesi Akwemang, the Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Tourism Authority, and he's joining us virtually from Accra. Good afternoon, sir. It's good to have you on the program.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is not the first time, this is not the first waiver Ghana has proposed in terms of free visa entry into the country, is it?
No, this is not the first time. We did same during the year of return in 2019. And last year, in the last week of December, we did the same. But this one is a bit extensive because it's starting from the 1st of December to the 15th of January 2024. And like you indicated, it is a way for us to get in the numbers that we are expecting. Since 2019, we have launched a project that we call December in GH, or December in Ghana. And in December, we have a lineup of several activities and events that bring the African diaspora to Ghana. And one of the bottlenecks has always been visa acquisition. And so with that bottleneck out of the way, we're expecting the African family to come to Ghana. I know in Nigeria, and Nigerians don't need visas to come to Ghana already. And so we're expecting all of you here in Accra to be part of December in GH.
Thank you so much. But are there any specific conditions or requirements for visitors to Ghana to benefit from this pre-travel visa waiver?
No, nothing. Just pick your passport, get a flight. Once you come to Accra, you get to the airport, the immigration officers will give you a visa. So it's very straightforward, very straight to the point. And I believe that in the times past, when we had this visa on arrival, we saw record numbers. And so we are moving towards a point where it's become a permanent feature of our tourism discourse.
Okay, speaking of numbers, how does the Beyond the Return campaign, how has it contributed to the overall economic growth of Ghana?
Very much so. We've seen a surge in visitor arrivals. In 2018, we had about 700,000. When we launched the year of return, we crossed over the 1 million mark. And when COVID came in, we dropped. But now with the Beyond the Return and the December in GH program, last year we had just below 1 million. This year we are targeting 1.2 million. And the records and numbers that have coming in up to the third quarter shows that we'll be able to cross over the 1 million mark. And so Beyond the Return has become a clarion call for the African diaspora to come to the motherland, using Ghana as a gateway to the rest of Africa. And we believe that with all the marketing initiatives that we put in place, the efforts that we have made in terms of easing the visa regime and everything that we have done, talking to the airlines to increase the number of flights coming into the destination, I believe we've created the access point for people to come to Ghana. And we are very confident that we'll get the numbers. And those numbers will also rub off other African destinations, because a lot of people coming in want to do multi-destinations. So between Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, we started something we call the West Africa Integrated Travel. And I believe that with Ghana making that push for people to come in, it will rub off our brothers and sisters within the sub-region.
Oh, speaking of rubbing off, and quite excited to hear that. Does this feed into the AfCFTA program of free movement of persons and goods in Africa to promote, economic integration within the region?
We have been advocating that. We have been advocating that all the bottlenecks, all the challenges, all the roadblocks. I mean, if you travel on road, even by flight, there are some countries that still, as an African, you need visas. We believe that we need to waive off visa for all African countries, and we've seen some countries take the lead in that: Rwanda, Kenya, Senegal in recent times. And I believe that all of us must be interested in the AfCFTA. Ghana is host of the AfCFTA, and we believe that all these things that we are doing will clear the pathways for other countries to follow suit. And at some point in time, within the continent of Africa, we will not need anybody coming from anywhere to visit Africa. If you can move around, if Ghanaians can go to Nigeria, and Nigeria, by the way, is the second inbound destination for Ghana. So we cherish our relationship with Nigeria, and we believe that if we can get more Nigerians to travel to Ghana and more Ghanaians to go to Nigeria, we didn't need any European to come in. Tourism within the continent will blossom.
Thank you so much. We do hope tourism blossoms in Africa. Mr. Kwesi Agemang, CEO, Ghana Tourism Authority. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.